morning, everyone. Ah! Did the ball drop in New York? My God, it's cold out here. Woo! Ah! Oh no! If you didn't lose anything, you better go back in your house. Oh my goodness, it's cold out here. Ooh, this car is freezing. My hands are so cold. I had to look for my gloves. Ah! Boy, when I get out this car, I got my boots on, got my gloves on, but my freaking back and my neck is boiling. I still can't put a hat on because my head is still hot. But boys and girls, when I tell you, it is freezing in New York. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I don't think I can drive with heat on, but that means I need to put my gloves on. I got these, what are these called? These are wool gloves, something wool. Boys and girls, mama need her gloves on. Now, I purchased these freaking gloves from Temu, and these are beautiful gloves, but my fingertips get cold in these. But so far, they've been holding down my hand. I need gloves because it gets cold. But, oh my goodness gracious, boys and girls, I can't. Who can put this hat on right now? Not me. This hat got all thermal and stuff. Ooh, but it is cold in this car, and today I am going to let my freaking car warm up. And this garage is usually not this cold, but that door is broken. Dang, it's cold. Ooh, oh, this air feels so good on my scalp, though. Boys and girls, let me tell y'all what happened to me last night. Now y'all know my windows stay open in the wintertime. But last night, in the middle of the night, I was frozen. I was under my cover, and I couldn't close the window. Because I needed the freezing cold air on the back of my scalp to help me sleep. But I did for the first time in a very long time, because I can't even sleep with anything like cover above this part of my shoulder. It gets so hot. But I had to take the cover, and I only sleep with a twin size sheet, so I couldn't get under the comforter. Not yet. I'm not saying that I won't, but not right now. But I had to take the twin size cover, and I had to put it right back here right on my neck. I froze last night, but I was gonna stay like that. I'm on my way to Aldi because I want some freaking fish sticks, and I kid you not, my daughter wants to go to Aldi, but I have a hard time driving with her, so I'm gonna go to Aldi this morning. They open up at 8:30, which means they open right now. I'm gonna go to Aldi on my own, and then I'm gonna pick her up to give her the car, let her go to Aldi on her own, drop her own food or whatever the case may be. But I wanted to show you something. A while ago, let me take these gloves off because I'm not driving yet. My steering wheel is frozen. Freezing. But you know those furry steering wheels? I can't use stuff like that because when I get in my vehicle, I always sanitize my hands, and then I have to sanitize my steering wheel. And it's a habit. It's been way before COVID. It's been as long as I've been alive that I've been driving. Anyway, I purchased these bags from Temu, so that when I do my summer sales, I could give people a bag to carry their things in. But it just so happens that I ended up not getting rid of the bags. They didn't need the bags, or whatever the case may be, and I ended up with all of the bags on my own. So now I'm going to Aldi, and look at those pretty bags. I get to fill my thing in. I have all of my bags here. And then I came in the trunk, and I found some bags. Now, usually, I just pack my goods in my car, and then I come home and put it in my wagon. No, baby. I am loading this in bags in the store, popping them in that trunk that I cleaned out, and then when I get here, I'm going to drop them in my wheel thing, and then get upstairs. It is too cold to be playing. Now, while my hat is off and while I'm walking around here like it is not as cold as it is, I have to be careful because you don't know. Now I believe, I don't know what anyone else believes, and y'all believes, so y'all believes. I believe you get a cold through bacteria. So I'm gonna believe that until the day I die. So I'm not gonna be one of those that think I'm gonna catch a cold because I don't have a hat on. I've never experienced that, and I've been walking around many winters without a hat. I have not had a cold since I was a kid. So I will never believe that cold out there is gonna give me a cold. But what it will do is give me frostbite. That it will do. So I'm gonna put my gloves on because it is cold in here. My ears are the only reason why I will put a hat on, because when my ears get cold, I start crying. My ears feel like they're gonna literally break, like you're gonna snap a piece. So I think I'm gonna see my daughter today. I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna show you something. Tina, I took some tote bags that I couldn't get rid of. I put them inside of a bag, and I put a flyer right here with my Cash App stating that I made them, I couldn't sell them, and I'm just looking for a donation if possible. I'm going to leave them in shopping carts in Aldi, unless I get the nerve to hand them to someone inside the store. But I have a bracelet for the cashier. So now my car is cold, but you know what? I don't think it's good to drive with a cold. I don't want to put the heat on because I can't function with the heat on. But when I say it's cold, it's cold. But I know this engine needs to be a little bit warmer. But I'm gonna drive like this because I need to be safe, and safe for me means I need to be cooler. I just hope I can drive with these gloves on because I need them on. I woke up this morning, boys and girls, and I started praying, and God blessed me with some hot damn water. So I was in the shower, feeling all good, a nice hot shower. Ooh, I love me a hot shower. And I was washing my face this morning with my baking soda. And you know what I noticed? I even noticed it yesterday when I was in the shower. When I wash my face with baking soda, my face feels so good, so good. I can't even explain it because I'm not into beauty products and stuff like that. But then when I did my second wash, I ended up putting some soap on my rag. And for this one time, I said, let me just see how my face feel, because I know people believe in you put all this stuff on your face and everything. I'm not one of those people. And as soon as I did, I felt my face cracking, like my skin was drawing up, getting tight and all that other stuff. So I ended up I did my second wash, with the soap thing. But then I did my third wash, and I put the baking soda, and I had it start from my head again, and I washed everything. And I noticed that my face feels so much better when I wash it with just baking soda. So I went to do an order on Amazon, and their beef is $8.97 for 15 pounds. It's okay. Let's do the right thing now. We see Popo behind the car. Put the signal on. I cannot believe it. Let's go. Oh, see, feel warm now. I'm getting a little warm because I'm in the sun. My friend was going to drive me to Walmart this morning, but I said no. There's no reason for me to go to Walmart. I was at Walmart a few days ago, and the prices there are definitely not worth me going that far, an hour out my way. And then I believe Tina was saying that my GPS, I might have passed my exit. I believe she was right, because it kept rerouting me, and I ended up getting off, and when I got off, I was right by the place. So I'm sick of this damn GPS, boys and girls. I've literally went around and around and around and around in the Bronx. And I was even passing this police officer one day. I said, "Is that man not gonna pull me over and ask me if something wrong?" right before my battery died. I got somebody to help me get home. Yep. Okay. The car is getting warmer now. I do notice that my car doesn't really warm up until I start driving it. So I need to take off these gloves now. I need to take off these glasses too. I started drinking my moringa tea this morning because I started reading my Bible, but I couldn't read it. The letters were too foggy, so I couldn't read it. So I said, let me get my tea. I went and got my tea, my moringa tea bag with my chamomile tea to help my mood, and drank it, and I was able to read some of my Bible this morning before I left to come outside the house. I'm still not sure that I can't understand too much of it. Okay, let's take off these gloves. My freaking nose is frozen and my fingertips are cold. My steering wheel is not that cold. It's a little bit of sun out here. Boys and girls, I have been watching a lot of TV and I've been sleeping a lot because of my narcolepsy and everything. Ugh, the sleep is like horrible. If I get drained, I was wobbling around in the house yesterday, barely able to get to the stove to make something to eat. And someone asked if I was able to sit and cook. No, my kitchen is not wide enough to sit and cook. And I have to be very careful because when I get a piece of notice that I'm going down, I need to be away from the stove. I've literally dropped pots on the floor. I even almost a few times dropped a whole pot full of food on the floor, which means that's a guaranteed burn to my legs if I did something like that. So I can't cook and sit down. Now what I will do if my knees are buckling, which yesterday my left knee buckled in the kitchen where I almost fell down, but I've literally fainted in the kitchen a few times to where I could have bust my teeth on the kitchen counter. My kitchen is very small. Very small. That's why you may notice that I do a lot on that one kitchen counter, and you barely see me do too much. I'm not too far from the stove when you see me looking at the camera. I would love for some whiting fish, but I just can't fry no fried fish in my house. I need to see when this food pantry, it says food distributed. I see distributed. If somebody laugh at me, I am a jump through this camera and bust you in your eye. Food distribution. I couldn't even get the word. Oh, I was about to ask him. Yeah. I'm already in the Bronx, boys and girls. That's how close I live to the Bronx. I'm already in the Bronx. I just don't like driving in the Bronx. Now, you see this big old postal truck? If I try to go around this truck, is anybody gonna jump in front? Okay. Because people don't know how to give you a fly out here. They just want to go about their business. I want some fish sticks. Now, I really don't think fish sticks is really good, but sometimes you have to answer the call. I gotta see what the price is because food is going up so expensive, and I'm not gonna complain about a freaking thing. I said one thing about me: I'm gonna put something on my stove. I'm going to eat, even if I have to go back to eating Spam like I used to. Now I stopped eating it, and I'm not. I was gonna get me a pot roast. I'm not gonna get me a pot roast because I noticed I'm not. My whole system is changing. And I'm not able to eat pork chops like I used to be able to eat pork chops. If I make the pot roast, I can eat it a little, but I can't eat all of it. Even if I freeze it, I can't eat any more of it. So I don't believe I'm gonna get any pork. I have a lot of chicken, and when I say chicken, I mean the little wings. That's all. No thighs, no leg. I got some legs, but I gotta, my hands are cold and I need to open my window to give me a little air. this car. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat. Now, one thing I don't like about Aldi is their meat section. A lot of people like it. I don't. Please don't turn. Please don't turn. Please don't turn. Oh, I can't stand these big trucks. Okay, he's turning that way. So I don't, and I really wish I could get a pork chop because I can fry me some pork chops and they are delicious. Everybody who's had a pork chop from me loves my pork chops, but I can't. My stomach is sick. My stomach been sick eating a few things for a while. I would love to get me some soup so I could just throw a soup in the microwave and eat it with some crackers or something. But I'm tasting more of the can than I used to. Now, what I can honestly say that I absolutely have no issue with is my corn. My corn and my sweet peas, and those come in cans, and I don't taste the can. But some of that soup, I can't eat that stuff, boy. I can't eat that stuff there. I can't do it. And Progresso is one of the highest selling soups in the world. But those, I can't take that signal. That Progresso, that big truck just ran the light. Just imagine if I didn't wait a split second when that light turned green. This person behind me is definitely in a rush, but I'm getting on the parkway now. I just hope they get from around me. They just keep coming behind me, and I'm sure they can see this humongous truck in front of me, and I can't see anything but the truck. Now, someone else would have stepped on the brakes already and let the person hit them. I don't know if I should do that to give her a warning to back the hell up. And I'm getting on the exit, and I'm getting right off the exit. Come on now, baby, move your car. That's right, move your car. I'm getting on and I'm getting off. Thank you, Lord, move your car. Sometimes we have to just be mindful that we want to go home the same way we came, in one piece. That's all I want to do. Like, I'm behind this truck that normally I would, move away from, but I'm getting right off. I can tell you what I am going to get. My pretzels that I've been wanting. I almost went yesterday to get me some pretzels, but I said no. I didn't want to go back outside. It is so cold that the only thing I can do is be thankful, and just stay in my house. I don't know a lot of people. That like to stay in their house. I thought for years that something was wrong with me, but when I sit down and I see what's going on around, what people are dealing with, and like I was in a few groups because I'm very seldom on Facebook. That is one of the reliefs, and I started drifting away from Facebook when Coral said she was, giving herself a break from, I guess, devices and stuff. What a blessing it is. So, but I do have to go on every now and then to give me a little bit to try to get out of my bed, because I'm going to just keep falling asleep. I'm getting sick and tired of sleeping. But when I'm reading about how people are going to people's homes and they don't know when to leave, like they believe it's okay to come to someone to visit, but they don't know when to leave. And that is one of the things that I don't like. And for me, the other day I had someone drop in, I've been calling you all day. I checked my phone right in front of the person. No, you wasn't calling me all day. I didn't get a call. Yes, I did. Well, obviously I understood what the dynamics of this visit was. So I made it cordial visit, and in about 10 minutes, we were at the door. We were at the door. Now, there's a lot of people who don't have jobs. For whatever reason, they don't have a job. I don't have a job. And I consider myself not having a job, although I have a legal business in my name and I do the best I can with it. But if you're not earning, please, no, get behind me. See that big truck? I got in front of that truck. I don't believe you have a business if you're not earning. So there goes that. And I don't want anyone dropping into my home because I'm home and they feel like, let's get a little heat and let's get a little bit of, and especially when you walk in and the entire time you're sitting in front of me, you're in your cell phone. Baby, bye. Take that phone somewhere else. You want to come check on me, that means your cell phone is not going to be in your eye. Your cell phone is in your eye, you're leaving. Bye. You're leaving. Okay, Aldi, lots of parking spaces. Lots of parking spaces, and I see a free shopping cart. Someone left right there for me. I see 2 shopping carts, even though I have my quarter. Even though my keychain has a little coin thing on it, I was bringing my quarter to leave in the shopping cart for someone else. Kindness wins, boys and girls. Kindness wins. And I'm so thankful because I don't know if I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree, but if I do decide to go to Dollar Tree is right here. That wasn't nice of you. Ha ha, baby, watch it. Yes. Okay, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to give my doctor my paper for my handicap sticker. So I can't park in front of the store anymore. I have to park away from the front of the store. But it doesn't matter. I'm in the very first parking spot in front of Petco. These people who are dumpster diving, what? They are killing it behind Petco. Oh, that wasn't getting out of my car. Woo! I guess it's because it's cold. But let me get my tote bags. I don't need my gloves in the store. I hate to bring my pocketbook in the store, but I don't know if I'm gonna find something in the Aldi of shame category. Let me get my little bags. Ooh. Boys and girls. Somebody left a cart, but I still have to put a quarter in it. I'm packing all my bags in that store. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm a little shy to put a tote bag in that shopping cart, but I'm gonna leave it in there. I'm gonna leave one in there. Just one. Okay, thank you so much. Be back.